Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Stafford going to give it to Swift, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the covering.
Out of the gun, Stafford looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Marcus
picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Stafford's pass.
The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Allow me a second here to gush, because in his college career, the only player in NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season, and he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And some room to roam now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Ball carrier.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 34 yards, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
The ball carrier.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Marlon Humphrey.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
They'll try and run here with Swift. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. And now he spiked it on 3rd down. I don't know if he heard a whistle. There was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. So on 4th down, here's... And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. But he will not make the 1st down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Lions take over 1st.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it. And this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Detroit.
6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Ravens 6, Lions nothing.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Lion ball carrier.
Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the...
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson taking it in. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start with the option. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. Still on his feet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
And Jackson going to hold on to it again. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards.
Stafford now to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Formation for the Lions.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Officially that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting
33-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. So we've come to halftime at a 5. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use the bathroom or anything?
Lions 7.
Cool. Let's go. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 76 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go. Off the bootleg, Stafford. It's caught outright, Amendola. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Jones. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Ravens 19, Lions 10.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Fights him off. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 72 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option plays just like we saw, and that was a long touchdown to the option. What you taught me, though, defensively, you get your eyes in the wrong place on a play like that, you're in trouble.
What's the term that's in vogue in the NFL? Eye violations. The offense wants you to put your eyes in the wrong spot so that they can appear in others.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Here's Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Lions 1st down.
From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They run out of the gun with Swift. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Peters on the coverage.
Here's Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
Taking it right down Broadway, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 56 yards, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. To return, here's Agnew. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The Lions on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Raise up 4th down.
Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Complete.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Ingram again. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
For Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Operating from the gun, Stafford. His throw incomplete. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Ravens have got it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And shoving his way inside the 35. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
From the ball carrier.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Makes it 3rd and
from the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for Baltimore.
And they are able to spike it. Cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. On 2nd down, Ingram fights through and now a crease. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to